it's Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for Thursday, the 22nd of October. Now, I've got a really big day to talk about. If this gets a little long-winded, I am super sorry, but I am feeling this day. Now, we've had a lot of crazy energy. We've had a lot of very highly charged, overly stimulating energy, and I told you there was a reason for this, and today you are going to start to understand what it is. Why? What was leading up? Why did we need to go on this ride, this spiritual ride, or this little journey that we went on this week? Well, sweeties, that is because the moon moves into Pisces today, and this is at like 10:17 p.m. And for most of us that are energetically connected, we feel energy before it happens, especially when you're talking Neptunian energy. I really want to talk to you about what Neptune energy means, because we have so much to talk about with all of this Neptune energy. So Neptune in Pisces is a very unique energy. It is really going to ask us to connect our unconscious with our consciousness. And that's why it's been in retrograde. It is about making us deeply aware of our vulnerabilities. And we have been dealing with this for quite a while. So sorry. So wherever you have Neptune in your chart is where you're very naive, right? It is where you're vulnerable. It is where you can get deeply hurt in your chart. It is very important for you to understand where you have Neptune energy, where your planet of Neptune is, because that is where you are going to be probably feeling very connected intuitively today. So take a look at your chart. If you guys don't have your chart, you can go to Cafe Astrology. You can go to astro.com. Both of them will provide you with free charts. But you can figure out where these energies lie for you. This is where you will tend to escape. This is where you're a dreamer. This is where there are no limitations that you connect with. This is where it is where your energy connects you to your ultimate potential. And I wrote down all this to say it right, because I feel when I talk about Neptune energy, I don't feel like I emphasize it enough. And so to me, you are going to be feeling very in touch with your intuition today, and with if you guys are the type of people that can feel energy stimulating you from either others or from on some sort of psychic level, or that you're just so energetically connected either with universal energy or with pet energy or with earth energy, or on a global scale. It depends on how you are connected, as if you are an empath, if you have I think the majority of people, their intuition, even if they are not in tune or have not been awakened to this part of their psyche, I believe that everybody is going to get a little jolt of like just highly intuitive energy. The moon in Pisces today and Neptune in Pisces are going to be conjunct after about 10:17 tonight p.m. and this is all Pacific time. When this happens, Neptune in Pisces energy is going to be opposing Venus in Virgo and Jupiter in Virgo. So this is reality checks. This is it's going to feel like if somebody's hiding something from you, if there's something going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of, if somebody is acting ego-based and you don't quite understand why, I am going to say that I feel deeply this has a lot to do with relationships. or partnerships, definitely. And this could be relationships at work. These could be, you know, you just could get an intuition that maybe somebody is talking about you at work and is sabotaging some of your outcomes, the things that you've been trying to work so hard to achieve. It's like you could feel like something is going on. It could be that a partner is keeping something from you, or that there is an affair going on and it is deeply going to impact the way that you move forward. But it is behind the scenes, right? This is something that you are going to get just a highly intuitive little bug in your ear, just telling you what you need to know, like Jiminy Cricket. I always think of Jiminy Cricket. I think it's in Pinocchio where he sits there and he just tells them stuff. I think it was Pinocchio. Not sure. It's been a long time since I watched Disney movies. Anyhow, so today I think you're going to be thinking a lot about your purpose. I think you're going to be thinking a lot about your dreams. Some of you may be having very, very highly intuitive dreams. Some of you may be very vulnerable about something and you're not quite sure why, right? It's like you buried it so deep in your unconscious that it is just, you don't know where it all came from. And this has to do, we've been dealing with this energy for a few days. So many of you understand all of the messages, and today starts to make sense of it, right? Today you intuitively connect with maybe God. If you are religious, maybe you're praying and you're getting strong feelings about what he is spiritually trying to tell you. Maybe for some of you that don't believe in God, it's just your intuition and your ability to connect with the universe and what it wants, or the energies of the earth. For some of you that believe that it's angels, you will see signs. There's going to be something very amazing about today. It will stand out. It'll be very definite to you where it's pointing you. For many of you, I want to say this is going to come from deep within. This is going to be something that is maybe fears and anxiety and unconscious limiting belief systems have been coming up these last few days, and you were wondering where they came from because you thought that you had pretty much handled those demons. They will come forward again and ask you to make decisions about whether or not you want to move forward in you know, overcoming some of this. So you're going to feel a little bit of an internal struggle. And the reason I say this is because Pluto and Capricorn is going to be squaring off with Uranus and Aries, and it's going to be squaring off with Mercury and Libra. So to me, this suggests that if something that has to do with your foundation or the goals that you are trying to achieve to create a solid foundation, there's going to be maybe some information, or maybe you are going to see something that you didn't before. A message may come out of all of this. That may make you want to make a different decision. Now, I think that this will be very, very overwhelming for many of you. And I want to say that for some of you, this may be connected somehow to the past. It may be connected to past heartbreak or past creative endeavors that you've worked really hard to achieve but never got you anywhere. Many of you are making very important decisions about how to move forward and put the passion back into either a relationship or a creative endeavor or a goal, like a past goal maybe, that some of you really, really want to restore the passion back in your life, to pull it back in, to pull a past goal into the present. But there may be some fear associated with failure previously in the past. Again, we're dealing with all of this, but I want to encourage you deeply to try to energetically connect when the energy shifts. I love when energy shifts. I sit with it. And it's going to happen about 10:17 p.m. tonight. I want you to meditate right around there, and I want you to feel what spirit or what the energy is, the messages that you are supposed to be getting. Now, some of you, this is time when you're sleeping, right? For many of you. And this is a time when some of you could get dreams. You could get messages in your sleep. You could go to bed at night and you could wake up and just feel like, oh my God, that's it. And you could have that kind of connection. Now, much of this is confusing. Interpreting Neptunian energy is very confusing. It's very disturbing to understand how to take all of this. So what is going to happen to many of you is that Uranus in Aries is going to be in quincunx with Jupiter in Virgo and Mars in Virgo. Now, when this happens, remember, we're trying to liberate what holds us back, right? We're trying to liberate our souls and liberate our spirituality. We have these walls up inside of us, these unconscious blocks, right? And we're trying to liberate our core and our soul and our emotional, passionate sides of us again. We're trying to restore those areas. And so and many of you are feeling giant awakenings in this energy now. Because you're having this awakening, you're also having old weird stuff coming up. And that's okay. Because again, we got more to talk about. More is coming because we have a major energy shift and it is going to be gorgeous. And for all of you guys that are really into healing through energy, you are going to get so blessed. I can't wait to tell you about it. Thank you guys so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again about tomorrow's energy.